Welcome everybody to the Scribo English Writing Competition for 2022. This video is going to quickly take you through how to register with us, how to choose an essay, how to write or construct your essay in Scribo, and then how to use Scribo to check your work and make it the best essay you possibly can. Now it all starts with an email from your teacher that's going to look like this email here. Now we want you to open the email, have a read, but click on the link and write down the code. Enter your 6-character code exactly, and we'll go through to the next screen that asks for your name, your email address, and your preferred password. Now click for the terms and make sure you tell us you're not a robot, and we're all ready to go. Now once you're through registration, you're going to see this screen here. And basically what this is saying is you've got 3 essays that you can work with. There's the GATE, which is better, and everyone should learn to cook. And you're in group 2, which means you're in lower secondary school. So if anything of that is wrong, if you're not in lower secondary and you should be in a higher or lower grade, talk to your teacher. She may have sent the wrong code. So what you can now do is select an essay. Now this is what the whole writing competition is about, is for you to be able to open an essay, understand what the requirements of the essay are, and have a very interactive writing space for you to work in. Now of course people like to write and author their texts in all sorts of products, and we don't mind. You can paste your work from anywhere and bring it into Scribo. Once it's in Scribo, you have the ability to work with it and keep it in Scribo, or of course have a look at how it's looking in Scribo. Now this is the next series of the video that will take you through, is how to use Scribo to optimize your grades. This is a very high scoring essay, but it's still able to be improved, and I'll show you how Scribo can show you all the feedback that we can give you and help you work through your sentence and paragraph structures to make them better, stronger, and of course win this competition. Now Scribo is famous for giving people lots of feedback, and we love giving lots of feedback because that's what makes you a better writer, when you can respond to great feedback. So over here we've got a scoring machine. Now this will tell you where your marks are being lost. Now 90 is a good score, and a lot of us are very happy with that, but even still we've got, you know, spelling mistakes and other issues that we could fix or have a look at. We don't have to fix everything, and you don't have to know how to fix everything. We're just going to bring things to your attention. So always ask your teacher if you don't know what the feedback's saying. But if you want to get better than 90, well, let's go on the journey, and we rate things in order of which we think they are important. So this one, you know, topic coverage is something that we can talk about a bit later. I don't want to go through all of the feedback, but I'll hit on some of the big ones that people make errors with all the time. Things like sentences. Okay, even though this is a 90 scoring essay, there's a lot of simple sentences in here, and you can see in paragraph 1, a lot of paragraph 1 has got simple sentences. Now I'm sure your teachers are telling you to write more structured sentences with complex and possibly compound sentences to vary the rhythm of your writing. Okay, so what we're saying here is you've got lots of simple sentences side by side, some of which could be combined into one sentence. Now you can figure out how to do that, but you know, the cat sat on the mat, full stop, and the cat ate dinner, full stop. They could be joined into the cat sat on the mat while he was eating dinner. So combining simple sentences and variety of sentences is a big one that's going to get you more marks all the time. Okay, so that's one element of feedback, and you can cruise through this and have a look yourself. There's help in all this as well, so if you don't know what a sentence fragment is, you can open help and we'll tell you what it is and give you some great advice as to how to fix it. Okay, so never feel lost and sort of alone in here. There's lots of support for you. You just got to learn to click around and have a look. Let's have a look at some more feedback, like grammar and spelling. Now I lost 5 marks here for grammar and spelling, and as you can see I've made some silly mistakes. Okay, when you click on these words, we'll give you a suggestion. Now not every suggestion is the right one. You might want to use that word, but if there's a spelling mistake, we're going to try and help you fix it, and when you accept it, we just fix it for you. Okay, so if there's more than one that's a possibility, we give you more than one option. So you get to choose, and you get to move through your essay fixing this as you go. Now if we quickly had a look at your score now, go back, we'll work out the score again, and hopefully you'll have a better mark than 90. Well, we're still at 90, so we've still got some more work to do. So the more you fix, the higher the grades will go. So this is the whole idea about Scribo. I just want to show you a couple of cool things. When you change things and you can't remember what you've been changing, click on history and we'll show you what you had and what we changed it to, so you can keep track of how Scribo has helped you solve the errors that you might be coming up with. The other thing I think is really cool is the reader. Okay, so when you write your essay and you're poring over it line by line, quite often you can't see the errors. Scribo's showing them to you, but you don't think there's anything wrong. You can play with the reader. Now the reader, you can choose to any language you like, any native language you like, and possibly convert your document into that language. If your grandmother or grandfather or someone's going to help you in the family, it's all good. But what you can do is turn some of these options on and off, right? So you can have a look at the syllables, the nouns, verbs, adjectives. We'll highlight all this for you, and what you can then do is play.
I woke up from my reverie.
Now you can't hear that, but that's talking back to me in a really polished English accent. So I get pronunciation, I get reading experience, and I can hear mistakes. Believe me, you can always hear a long sentence, a spelling mistake, or a silly combination of words that don't make sense. So if you listen to your essay, you're going to get a lot of value in fixing your essay. So you can, in Scribo, write as many essays as you like. You can have you can attempt every essay. When you are done, okay, you will hand one in. You'll pick your best one, the one that's showing the highest score, the one that's got the most sort of like your favorite, and you can hand it in. Once you hand that in, no more changes. It's in the judging queue and you're then part of the competition. So on the journey, you're going to have a lot of things coming through here. I've only got 3 sections. There could be up to 8 or 9 sections. Okay, don't freak out about it. Have a look at the feedback, learn something from the feedback, take your time. You don't have to trouble anybody. We're here to help you 24/7 in Scribo. So work through, click around. There's all sorts of nice little points in Scribo where you can go through your work sentence by sentence. You can hone in on one paragraph at a time. You can go to paragraph 3 and just work on that. You can go into what's called Zen mode, where it takes all the feedback away, so you can just work on your essay and bring it back. So click around and have some fun. There's lots of things in Scribo that can help you, and I don't want to go through all of them because I'd have you here for a while. But I know that you will all click around and enjoy it and get that counter, that little ticker moving up. So if you come in at 60, we're going to tell you how to get to 70, 80, and I know you can do it. So enjoy doing that and enjoy the Scribo experience. Thank you for your time.